The average cost of a wedding has risen in recent years for a number of reasons, yet couples trying to figure out how to budget for such an event that is meant to be once in a lifetime all too commonly underestimate and blow out their costs. From the outset, you need to know what you're working with. So essentially, you need to have those awkward conversations with your spouse and family to see exactly who will kick in for what. Some families are traditional, where the bride's family pay for the whole affair. Yet it's more common for both sides of the couple to come together to pay for certain elements of the day. The venue and catering should be 50% of your budget. The biggest expense without a doubt will be the reception, and the overall price can depend on different packages you have included. You should expect to set aside at least 50% of your total budget for the locations and food, covering both the ceremony and reception. Limiting your guest list can help with lowering costs, and therefore being able to afford pricier food and bar options, including your cake. Rentals, decor and flowers should be 10% of your budget. It's becoming more common for couples to create their own decor or centerpieces to match the style of their wedding, including buying and decorating mason jars and candles. However, if the furniture, chairs and seating doesn't match, you may need to hire, which can add a bit to the bottom line, especially if you want that lovely decorated arch or large letters spelling love. Photography and video should be about 10% of your budget. Photography and video are the only lasting elements that you will have after your big day. Also, not only is it for you, but your children and your children's children will one day look at these. When it comes to capturing a wedding, you undoubtedly get what you pay for. Where you might be able to save costs is by requesting digital copies instead of prints, and getting photos printed yourself or producing your own album. There are many websites that offer tools to do this and print them as well. Wedding attire and beauty should be 10% of your budget. The dress is usually one of the most important details of the day, and like the suit, hair and makeup, they all need to be budgeted for to get an accurate idea of the overall cost of the wedding. Entertainment should be around 5% of your budget. This is for all your musical needs, from the DJ, live band and also any ceremony music you might want, as well as during cocktail hour. The cost of hiring musicians can vary greatly, and this is where costs can blow out a little. But if you want that acoustic duo as you're walking down the aisle, you might have to cut somewhere else. Invitations should be about 5% of your budget. Printing can be expensive. Add the cost of hiring a designer to design your invitations and stamps. This can easily be overlooked as an expense. An emergency fund should be about 10% of your budget. In planning your wedding, no doubt as most couples do, there will be a cost that was forgotten about or not realised. Items such as vendor meals, late shuttle buses, all get forgotten about. And inevitably, something will not go completely as planned, and it's always better to have a backup fund to deal with it. The added bonus is that whatever is still in the fund by the end of the wedding can go towards your honeymoon or other goal like a deposit on a house.